Well, let's move on to the next story, and that is the world of high fashion and Afro hair. And the runway in question is the catwalk, which models Afro hair in all its beauty and manifestations. Models will be walking down the Afro hair culture and beauty festival catwalk to show off the latest designs in something of an immersive sound and vision experience. It's become an annual 2-day non-profit event held here at the Transcorp Hilton Hotel Abuja to celebrate black hair and identity. You may not know it, but there's a lot of bias against Afro hair, especially in Western culture. Across Africa, millions of women seem to prefer the straight hair weave-ons or perms. The business is worth billions of dollars, and the products are mainly targeted at black women in every region of the world, with Africa being the most lucrative. But the promoters of natural Afro hair are fighting back, supported by the likes of the writer Chimamanda Adichie and the actress Lupita Nyong'o, who prefer to wear natural Afro hair. So there is a political element to the Afro hair culture and beauty festival, which was founded to try to change negative attitudes towards Afro hair. Well, to tell us more about this, I'm joined now in the studio by the founder of the Afro Hair Culture and Beauty Festival, Adanna Enwezor. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you for having me.
And just remind us of what the Afro Hair Festival is and what it's aiming to achieve.
Well, just like the African Hair Summit, it's a platform that was created to sensitize people about the toxic chemicals in hair and beauty products, to promote the beauty in the Afro natural hair, and to encourage the local manufacture of healthy organic products. So we're also pushing for a lot of people, Africans, Nigerians, to embrace healthy lifestyle choices through this initiative. But the festival for us is also a big celebration of who we are. And I feel like, that's what is missing from the mix, the party, where you come in and you're just happy and comfortable in your skin, in your hair texture, and you feel like, you don't have to prove any point or do too much to be accepted. So that's what the festival is about, and, we're excited about it.
And when you look at the history of the Afro Hair Festival, how much does it put into context, and how much does it reflect everything that's happening in a bigger cultural sense?
Well, the Afro Hair Culture Festival for me is, I always say, is a reminder, a strong reminder, because, and I think that is what is different about this year, because we're going to have some elderly people on the runway, and it just kind of bridges the gap between what is happening right now in the world, where social media trends tend to take people away from their culture and just have, create this mind shift that's become very unhealthy in some cases, and, kind of push people away from the African, narrative. So having these elderly people walk the runway this year, I think is a new part of what we're doing, and that for us just shows that we always have to remember where we're coming from. A lot of these people in their 60s, in their late 60s, whatever, they have gone through so much and experienced so much in life that I think they're in the best position to show us exactly what healthy beauty looks like. So, yes.
And I mean, I was going to ask you, you sort of answered it there, that, for example, it's open to everyone.
Yes.
It's not a tight little sort of world of elitist supermodels where you have to be invited, but everyone can come to the party. And I also wondered whether there is much body diversity on your catwalk. I mean, we see people of a larger size, or is it that stereotypical sort of stick-thin models that make it onto your runway?
No, we are embracing the African woman in every way you can imagine. The length of the hair, it doesn't have to be all that, long. It doesn't have to be a certain length, your body type doesn't have to be what you find on maybe New York Fashion Week or whatever. But it's a platform that has, been developed and deliberately done in such a way that it accepts people, everybody, when you come, like I said, and you just feel comfortable and you feel like you don't have to prove a point. Now, in addition to the runway, we also have the extreme hair competitions that have been created for stylists, you know, who have been in the business for over 10 years, 15 years, and they've gotten no exposure. Now we understand what the economy is saying and how people are desperately in need of, you know, some sort of push when it comes to, you know, business exposure and all of that. So we're really excited that this year we're going to be accommodating more hairstylists coming from different parts of the country, outside of the country, and they're here to showcase their talent, their skills, to show that African hair is beautiful in all ramifications. And you know, I'm really excited about that because they also get to go home with some prizes, some get to go home with, you know, tools for their business and all of that. And I think, you know, in a way we are contributing to, you know, just improving the general well-being of a lot of these people.
Well, that's a jolly good idea. So I mean, when exactly is the festival? When does it blast off, as they say, and where can people get information about it?
Well, the festival is happening here at the Transcorp Hilton on the 7th and 8th of December. It's a free event. All you need to do is come in and register.
It's a non-profit free event.
Non-profits, you know, and let me just say this as well. We're going to be having free masterclasses and workshops at the festival. When I talk about free masterclasses, I'm talking about natural hairstyling. We're bringing in experts who are going to come and train people on this, and it's absolutely free. And product formulation as well. We understand how much people have to pay sometimes to learn a skill or learn how to formulate products in the beauty sector. We're bringing this to you free of charge, and this is because we understand what the economy is saying, and we understand the role we have to play as an organization to also help improve, you know, the well-being of people. We're also having a hair loss solutions class, and again, NICERT, which is a certification company, is going to be on ground to deliver a free training session for business owners.
Right.
So now it's not even just limited to the beauty sector. If you're a business owner at all, you know, you have a big advantage by just attending this festival.
Well, it sounds like a jolly good idea. Congratulations on it. And,
thank you very much.
Hopefully we'll all be able to stroll down there at the
We'll
weekend.
be glad to have you.
Adanna Enwezor is the founder of the Afro Hair Culture and Beauty Festival. Good to see you again.
Thank you so much.